Hello everybody, I am back on the PCT after my 0 day in the town of Big Bear Lake, California. Enjoyed my time there, was able to do my laundry, get cleaned up, do my resupply, shopping for the first time, which was cool, and getting ready for this 103-mile stretch to the town of Wrightwood, California, which will be my next resupply, my next zero. Just as the last couple times, I enjoyed my little bit of time in town and get some town food and some of those other things, but I was itching to get back on the trail, so feels good to be out here getting ready for this big stretch. But not going to do a crazy day. Temperatures are great. It's about 75. It's 11 o'clock, so starting a little later than I wanted to, but got a ride from a trail angel and great conversation. Really good people here in Big Bear Lake. But yeah, so hopefully enjoyed that last video. I made the choice not to record my last day and a half on the trail before my zero, because part of this journey I'm taking here is about disconnecting and reconnecting with myself. So it was nice to take that actually day and a half off without putting a camera in my face and just enjoying the experience. So I think I'll be doing that a little bit more often, because it certainly felt good. I love sharing this stuff with you guys, but also enjoy that little bit of time for myself. And yeah, so with that, I think I'm gonna continue to get on. I got about 1,000-foot climb coming up, which is nothing compared to the last few days before this zero. But let me get back on this and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm about 7 miles in for today. Just took a quick break back there. I always feel better after I lay down for a bit, put my feet up, or at least lay them out level, get a little snack, and get some water in me. I actually fell asleep for a little bit back there, which is not such a good idea when you're trying to conserve batteries on your phone, but all good. I didn't sleep that well in town. I think my body's getting used to going to sleep when it's dark and waking up when it's light. And the room I was in had a light right outside. I think that's why I kept waking up. But be glad to sleep in the outdoors tonight. And I got a few miles till I get to the next water source. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. I'm sure I'll continue to move, just not sure how far yet. But once I get up there, I will let you guys know. Talk to you in a little bit. Hey everybody, it's coming up on 6 o'clock, and had a great day. Pretty cruisy terrain. I think I'll end up doing about 16 miles. About a mile and a half out of camp, and I think there's going to be a lot of people there. There's a couple groups out today. Cool catching up, talking to them, but probably going to be pretty loud in the camp, and or really quiet. I don't want to be that guy. So, but yeah, wrapping up a great First day back up on the trail. A lot of views, a lot of sights. And yeah, it's been great, despite all this heavy food on my back. I just have to eat my way through that. But if I don't record any at the camp, I will talk to you all in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Day 24. Just leaving camp at 6:30. I'm starting to get up a little bit earlier and get moving. I gotta start doing that, get in some of these miles. But great camp last night. Cowboy camp for the first time, so just laid out my tent footprint, put my pad and my quilt on top of that. Beautiful night, no breeze, clear sky. Stars were out, about as close to perfect as I can think of. It was really cool. I woke up a couple times, could see the stars out. Got to see the sunrise, really cool. There were about 8 or 9 other hikers in camp last night, so I didn't record. But it was cool talking to some of the younger hikers that I hadn't met yet. And then ran into a couple that I've seen well, pretty much since starting. Always cool to catch up with those folks and see how they're doing. But no idea how far I'm going to go today. Got about 4 miles to the next water source. Carrying about 1.5 liters right now, which should be good. Had a nice breakfast, peaches and cream oatmeal, and some coffee. Grabbed a few of those coffee creamers from 7-Eleven, so I had a caramel macchiato this morning. Got me awake, got me going, and looking forward to a great day. So I'll talk to you all later. Good afternoon. It's a little bit past 12. Just passed about 12 miles for today. Stopped in some shade down by Holcomb Creek, which I'm walking next to right now. And it's been a great day. Going through a lot of burned out areas from forest fires from a few years ago. Pretty incredible to see the destruction of a forest fire, or the result anyway. But it's been clearly a couple years, so there's a lot of things coming back, but kind of a weird stretch, not all that scenic, so I didn't take a whole bunch of video over there. But so yeah, walking to the next water source, and then I'm gonna sit down again and figure out what the rest of the day holds. Probably do another 6 or 7 miles today. It's all going to depend on the water situation and where the next resupplies are. But just giving you all a quick update, and I will talk to you later. Good morning, everybody. It is day 25, and just leaving camp. Stayed under Deep Creek Bridge last night. Pretty neat little camp. A lot of other hikers staying there, so didn't record when I got into camp. Yesterday, not really much of a scenic day. Probably the least scenic of all the days that I've been hiking, so didn't really record that much. Today, here in about a mile, I'll hit the 300-mile mark. Pretty excited about that. And then I'll hit Deep Creek Hot Springs, which looking forward to. Hopefully it's not too crowded and I can go for a swim. But looking forward to today. I have no idea how far I'm going. I'll just let the day take me where it goes. Still have plenty of food to get me to Wrightwood, and I'm in no hurry. So I will let you go for now and see y'all in a little bit. Oh yeah, here we are. Mile marker 300. Coming up on Deep Creek Hot Springs and looking forward to a swim. Good afternoon, everybody. Just taking a quick break here in some shade. About a mile and a half. Just climbed out of Deep Creek Hot Springs. Hopefully I said that right. Spent about 2.5 hours there swimming. The water was cold. Didn't go in the hot springs. Really wasn't interested in that. But what a refreshing opportunity. That was about the 10-mile mark for today. It's pretty hot out, so it was great. A lot of folks there. I did not film. There were several people taking advantage of the clothing optional piece there, so I couldn't film, but got a little bit of footage that I showed you in the video there. But it was a good time. Good to be back on trail, and got a pretty smooth and flat piece until the next water source, and then probably do another 5 miles after that to do a 20+ day today. But yeah, so I'm gonna get back to it, and I'll talk to y'all in a bit. All right, number 6. Keep on going, dude. That whole rattlesnake korma thing was a joke, man. There was chicken in there. Well, all right. Wait this out. See where he's going. Get off the side of the trail, dude. There you go. Downhill you go. Keep on trucking. Let's see where he goes. There he goes. Down, down, down. Thank you, dude. So made it to camp tonight. There's a few folks sleeping in here, so I'm keeping it down. Did 20 right on the button today. Great day, awesome camp here. Sun's going down back there. Had applewood bacon and cheddar instant mashed potatoes with ranch tuna. Don't ever get ranch tuna, it's horrible. But yeah, I was hungry, so I ate it. And chased it down with some M&Ms. And yeah, sounds pretty delicious, right? But all good. Getting ready to hit the rack here and get after it tomorrow. A couple more days. What's the date? I'll be in Wrightwood on Sunday, and we'll go through Cajon Pass here in a couple days and hit McDonald's. Pretty excited about that, and I'm normally not excited about McDonald's, but looking forward to it. Great day today. As you saw another rattlesnake, and I just saw a snake over here. I'll try to figure out what kind it is before I actually make this video, but pretty cool looking little snake. But I've had enough snakes for today. That's why I'm sitting in my tent tonight. I'm not cowboy camping. But all right, y'all, I will see you in the morning. Good morning, day 26. Still in my tent, and got my water going for coffee and probably some oatmeal this morning. But slept like a rock last night, and feeling really good. Looking forward to a little cooler temperatures today, and I'll be getting moving here once I get this coffee in me. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. The best smelling part of the day, hand sanitizer and toothpaste. Good morning again, everybody. About 2 miles out of camp on some nice, pretty level terrain, going in and out of hills, or looping around hills. So I get some shade, then some sun, then some shade again. Glad I left kind of early today. And it's pretty cool. I got cell reception right now, so I've been able to text back and forth with my wife, which makes a huge difference. I think probably the hardest part, or not probably, but the hardest part of being on the trail is just missing my family. But it's great when I get some reception. We can go directly back and forth. We can still communicate on the inReach, but not the same as text, because we can send photos and stuff back and forth, which is pretty cool. But starting off to a great day today. Camp last night was good. There were 9 other hikers in there, and been wanting to record kind of the day in the life of, but it seems as soon as I wanted to start doing that, I've been in camps with a whole bunch of other hikers. And again, I don't want to be that guy that's waking everybody up, because as I start to get up earlier, there's still quite a few folks that stay up late and get up late. But I'll get to it soon, I promise. But I think I'm gonna keep on moving now. About to get back in that sun and that heat, and I'll talk to y'all later. Damn. See what I did right there? I got jokes, and you get to hear them all for free. Good afternoon, everybody. Just getting back on trail after a 4-hour break at Silver Lake picnic area. I'll tell you what, these last few days out here have been crazy hot. So those 2 to 4 hour breaks during the heat of the day have been making a big difference. Had a little covered gazebo area down there with picnic tables and running water, and yeah, it was nice. A couple of folks out there ordered pizzas, and a couple guys I've been hiking with were nice enough to give me a couple slices. I was actually racked out when everybody ordered. But yeah, I've been hiking with these guys for the last couple days. Both, they're brothers, retired peace officers. Both work for the California Department of Corrections. Really cool guys, really cool stories. But yeah, so I'm only 14 miles from Cajon Pass. And I think tonight I'm gonna do 4 or 5 miles and then get in there early tomorrow, get up to Walmart and get me some McDonald's. So that was just a quick update for you, and I will see y'all when I get into camp. And if snakes aren't enough, I also have lots of poisonous plants out here. This right here is Pacific poison oak. Been seeing a lot of this on the trail the last few days. Bad stuff. Good morning, everybody. It's day, we'll just call it today. About a mile and a half out of camp. Actually had to change my plans yesterday. Got into camp. I'll put a picture up here. Really nice, beautiful, facing east where I would have seen the sunrise come up right in front of me, and sat down to cook my dinner. 2 snakes, 1 mouse in about a 5-minute period. So not so much because of the snakes, they were non-poisonous, but a mouse that brave to come out right as I was eating. Not a good place to camp. Didn't feel like having my stuff raided by mice and chew through and mess up some of my stuff. So I moved out, went another couple miles to a really great camp, but got there right as it was getting dark. And yeah, so moving out today, I got about 5.5 miles till I hit McDonald's, and I'm gonna have all the chicken nuggets, and it's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna try to get up to Walmart today, get a screen protector. The heat out here, doing fine for my phone, but it's peeled the edges all around my screen protector, and there's like sand and grit and stuff in there. So I get that taken care of, and then got a day and a half of mostly climbing to get into Wrightwood for my 0 this coming weekend. So I'm gonna get to it, and I'll catch up with you all as I get closer to McDonald's. And look what we got right there. Good morning, everybody. It is day 29, and just left camp. Stayed at Blue Ridge Campground last night. Really cool little kind of remote campground up by a ski area near Wrightwood. I got a pretty short walk this morning into Wrightwood. I think it's only about 5 miles to include the trail. Hopefully I can get a hitch once I get to the highway coming up here in a couple miles, but really cold this morning. This is the coldest I've been in a long time. Stayed up here, it was in the high 30s with a lot of wind. It's actually pretty breezy right now. I don't know if you can hear it on the microphone or not, but yeah, going down to Wrightwood to take my next zero. And didn't film much during the movement from Cajon Pass up here. A lot of climbing, really weighed down with water because there weren't any reliable water sources out there. There was a water cache, but I carried enough and let other hikers take that the water that was up there. But yeah, pretty tough stretch of the trail there, so I'm looking forward to this zero in Wrightwood. And I don't know if you can see behind me, I'm at let me see if I can adjust that. Yeah, there we go. I'm actually at around 8,000 feet right now, and above the clouds. Yeah, like I said, it's pretty darn cold, so I'm all bundled up. Got my rain jacket on for some wind protection, but yeah. Other than that, I will catch up with you all a little bit later and show you maybe a couple of the little short videos. Like I said, I didn't record much during that movement, but made a awesome creation last night. Sure, it's probably not original, but it was for me. A wrap with pepperoni string cheese, jalapeno Cheetos, and some Taco Bell hot sauce. And I will tell you, it was pretty darn awesome. Yeah, let me give you some of those views back there. This is really cool being above the clouds, but still, as cool as it is, looking forward to getting down in town where it's a little bit warmer. But all right, I'll catch up with you guys later. And here I go into the tunnel under the 15 at Cajon Pass. Let's see what kind of creepiness we have in here. And there actually is a path with minimal mud. How cool is this? About 35 degrees cool, actually. But what an awesome view. So I'm here in the town of Wrightwood, California for my zero. Just finished an awesome breakfast at the Grizzly Cafe. And now I'll be heading over across the street to the grocery store to grab some resupply stuff to take me up to Acton KOA, which is my next resupply stop. I have about 200 miles until I get to my next zero. That'll be to Tehachapi. So I will figure out a way to post up another video, but hopefully you enjoyed this one. I'm gonna finish this video with some of the great sights that I've seen so far in the desert. Hopefully you enjoy that. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for all the support, the great comments. To my family, love you, miss you guys, and can't wait to see you soon.